Так и всех приветствую. Время есть, так что решил дневной стрим провести. Так, на чем мы вчера остановились? Значит, нам надо защитить фирму, да? Фирма шеф, на которого мы работаем, там произошло нападение. Давайте с этого момента и продолжим. Фабиана мы вчера не спасли, да, все-таки не увезли куда-то. Мы пытались, но не получилось. Давайте смотреть дальше на развитие событий. Так. Так. Что там у нас еще по сюжету было-то? Рауль мы вчера прошли флешбэк, да, с Раулем, как мы с ним познакомились. Как он нас пригласил работать тоже охранником, телохранителем. Уехали мы, получается, куда? В Бразилию. Вроде бы, да? Да, там у нас какая Северная Америка, получается. Показывалась. Сейчас проверю, как оно все запустилось. Кстати, это по поводу чатика. Чатик я отключил, потому что мне там больше спамеры какие-то пишут, чем вообще кто-то. Поэтому пока без чатика. Если кто-то что-то там хочет написать, там комментарии оставляйте. Да, у нас даже, гляньте, сменился этот задний план в менюшке. Так, ну продолжить. И Шивас там забаррикадировался. Оно вот даже показывается, да? Пока полежим. Вот так сразу прям экшен. Ой-ой-ой. Так. Ну нет, патроны закончились. Блин, тут такой, блин, просто оружку даже поменять нельзя. Ну это так нечестно, они прям кидают. А. Так у меня больше оружки нету, да? Живучий.
Let's go, come on. Okay, I'm coming. Come on.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
Глок. Глок возьмем. Че еще там было тогда? Боевик. Так, сейчас я стрим проверю-то. Да, ну стрим вроде идет. Так, новый автоматик какой-то.
This is the way. Hey, please, no. This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit!
А, он автоматический. Ладно, есть смысл полечиться.
Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
It's through here.
Так, нам какой-то сервер там, да, перезапустить надо.
Stay with me, Max.
Давай, давай.
Don't be an idiot.
Что открывай.
The server room is just past those cubicles.
Ничего, главное вперед пустил.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the black badge. Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Eu vou por aqui, você vai por ali. Demorou. Silêncio! O próximo que falar leva. Ele me acertou! Aguente firme!
Да прячься ж ты, ну ёлки-моталки. Блин, вот такие ситуации, конечно, неудобные ставят. Прям вот что тут делать? Да присаживайся ты. О, господи. Жалко, ползать нельзя, как-то перекатываться. Ну, вот, когда лежишь. Да, ну когда лежишь, они хотя бы не попадают в тебя.
Good to go. Let's get the server back online.
Can we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back.
Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing.
Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
We've got to get out of here.
Замечательное место, замечательно. Вообще зарезали. Ну, это нечестно. А что тут на 5-й сложности делать, вы меня извините? Ай, туда еще войти нельзя, да? Мне стенка нужна хотя бы. Так, как сказать, стенка. Что-то, во-первых, непробиваемое и высокое. Ну, это механики игры такие. Тут... Ну и зачем? Вперед вообще не вариант. Так, а вот там что? Так, не шибко лучше. Аптеку уже дали за то, что несколько раз. А я тут полежу. Ну, как замечательно лежит. Так, а как я это... Я нашел, как ложиться. Что-то у меня в прошлый раз это вчера не получилось. Ну ладно. Ладно, это можно было по-другому сделать хорошо. Тогда будем пользоваться.
Fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
Whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's.
security system was back online, things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Max! Your guy's working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Что-то было.
Graduation shots of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch.
Так, сейчас я еще хотел все-таки поменять лишний бой. Это у меня подобрать оружие стоит. Это у меня серьезно, да? Так, а там на Е у нас что стояло? Блин, она раскладка зараза поменялась. С какого-то... Так, на что еще тебе можно поставить? Ну что еще осталось? Ой, господи, да вы издеваетесь. Это что, консольный порт был? Клавиши быстро повернуться. Я вот как-то это не изучал особо.
I had to see how bad this problem was. The office was all metal, concrete, and glass. Clean, simple lines at the highest cost. A true modernist fantasy land. It felt like nothing could hide here, but I didn't understand a thing.
Ничего не спрятали. Красиво каждая локация как-то уникально сделана, да? Тут что? Тут ладешка? Не. Вроде бы они и небольшие. Ничего не пробиваемо.
I'd woken up with a headache, and it was only getting worse.
Секретаршу грохнули.
Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Вот что это такое? Вот что мне с этим делать? Ух ты, ёшкин матрешки. А я там так и валяюсь, да? Ну, блин, у меня еще одна аптека есть. Это что за жестокость? Ну, замечательно. Не, ну я помню, там уровни дальше таких вроде особо не будет. Ну да что, вот как вот мне его учить? Ладно, сейчас прошли попробуем. Куда прицел-то пропал? Патроны закончились. Так, сейчас надо одну секундочку. А вот реально, что на 5 делать сложности? Это мы на 3 сейчас играем, но из доступных, да, открытых. Они вот кидают, во-первых, у меня вот эта фигня пробивается. Так, пока ты там... Это... Я даже добежать не могу до куда-то. Да я вижу, что и справа, и слева. Ну, как бы мне этого надо добить. Он какой-то бронированный. Вот, и вот меня добил по факту. Вот тут из укрытия. Мне прицел не дают. Ну как тебя попадал? А ты можешь меня убить, а я тебя не могу замечать. Сколько тебе высадить вообще надо? Хрена себе. Так, ну, на тактике пробовать. Да ему вообще пофиг. Не гранат, ничего. Не пошел бы ты в пень. Ну это сразу понятно. Я тут полежу. Очень весело, что мне с ним делать? Блин. Вставай, вставай, вставай. О, старый, понятно, встает медленно. Блин, того не убил, этого не убил. Этот теперь опять возрождение. Что такое? А, вроде попал. Что с тобой делать? По ногам, может. Я вспомнил это место. Он даже, по-моему, на нормале не особо хорошо проходится. Так, вставай куда-нибудь, шуруй. Так, нет. Надо хотя бы до туда добежать уже. Вообще сразу. А вот так и стоять они... Ну так да, так я его не вижу вообще. Давайте мне еще аптек. Я не знаю, как это проходить без аптек. Хоть двигайся, хоть бегай, хоть прыгай. Надо было сразу брать пистолет. Так, снимаем сначала, наверное, этих двух, ага. Ты смотри, зараза, бронированная, сколько. Чё за бредятина вообще? Вставай, вставай, вставай. Блин. Ладно, у меня еще один остался. Что ты... А, мне туда нельзя. Блин, или можно? Надо как-то подальше от него отойти. Так, вставай, вставай, вставай. Тин тут живой остался, зараза. Что это вообще такое? Что? Пушку наведи на него. Ладно. Ну это вообще жесть. Только благодаря укрытию я этому выжил. Я же говорю, надо что-то высокое. Более защищенное. Блин, времени угрохал на это.
Senor Branco, I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up. I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad. The little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Of course he was dead.
clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures. Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me. I was gonna get crushed to death. Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head.
Ну да, ему...
If I survive this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Может, там было не убивать?
I was in no state to save his body from the flames. I hadn't saved him from the gunman either. I'm sorry, kid. Bronco was falling apart quite literally. Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor.
Ну этот хотя бы...
It looked like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
Ну, тот хотя бы стрелял, ладно. Не жалко. Обгоревший тут. Блин, поглядел, 3 патрона осталось. Этого прозевал. Да чтоб тебя. Что я не понял, уже 3 вроде было.
The last bunch of guys who tried to kill me might have had an idea. If the heat didn't kill me, the fumes would.
Прям горящий
So
дом.
much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Горящий дом, по-моему, и в первой части был, и во второй, да. Уже как традиция такое делать в Максе Пейне.
Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Hey! Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco? Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you. Because what you did to us. You killed so many of us.
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
Like the one who Sunberg got her. Up the hill.
And it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo. I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather. Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was going to have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
Hello. Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
Man, you killed him, Boha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo?
Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotcher Praetors told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
Чаптер 7. Там на 6, значит, закончили.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
Надеюсь, за музыку не банят. А, бразильские трущобы.
So I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
I need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
This way, come on.
At least I had found myself a tour guide.
Красиво. Так-то.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I cared to admit.
A gente não tá no zoológico.
Ô papai, eu vim devolver o seu sorriso favela. Leve solta pra cantar. Nunca esquecer como sua paz é bela. A força vai
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do
O
you
que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando! Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então, você é americano de merda!
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro! Ah,
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
passa tudo que você tem, viado! Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele!
Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo. Dá logo. Da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança. Agora não, fora daqui.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them. First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Так все, столько мелочей всяких. Панорамки. Прикольная. Трущобы.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I've been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
О, гляньте, как прикольно сделали. О, город какой.
Mostra. Pô, que isso, a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe um dos 3 palitinhos.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
Não compreende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não, cara.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own.
Ну да, так-то опасное место на самом деле.
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passo baseado. Ih, não tô vez não, passei, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Aí, ela não tá mais garotinha não, hein? De jeito nenhum. Ela é meio Raimundo. O que esse cara quer? Aí, bela camisa, hein? Eu perdeu o fusão, amigo.
Да, 2013 год.
Ô, sai de cima de mim, meu. Ô.
This classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, got a telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt. Can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, to make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. Try to dry out a bit. So just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, choque pra mim. Bem gelado. Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well,
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Bronco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Sihano.
Yep. He's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Bronco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Bronco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Bronco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Bronco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the Ufe are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Bronco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. Well, I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí. E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Тут зараза. Вставай. Да вы почему пушку б не давали вообще? Ладно, это оказалось... О-о-о.
One vice at a time.
Склад аптек. Нахрена он обрез засунул в обойму. Так. Калашников. Блин, попал.
No shooting! Por favor, amigo! No, no! Relax, soldier. You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum. But it's got the cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me! I mean...
You're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think... And I know how to tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right?
Have a nice day.
Jesus, what a fucking creep. It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
Так что там было? Еще одна ловушка.
É o gringo. Ah, não sei. Tô vendo porra nenhuma. A gente desce ou não? Foda-se. Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não. Tá certo.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest. I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Блин, потрошки на кольт-то заканчиваются. Нападают. Блин, зараза попал. Откуда?
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Да, за баллонами спрятался вообще отлично. О, вообще молодец. Да, сколько вас? Блин.
dentro dos seus olhos, seu otário! Vamos nessa!
Такое ощущение, как будто стекло осталось. А патроны на культ дали. Так. Гаденыш, а. Ты вообще откуда взялся? Одна аптека осталась. Может, что найти можно? Только потрошки, да. Ни улик, ничего такого. Блин, была ж возможность в голову попасть. Так, чё ты не хочешь переключаться? Аптеки вовремя.
Fabiano's market value is falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
Шутка с черным юмором, да? Вот когда есть укрытие, когда есть оружие нормальное.
These bastards look different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiana wasn't going to be served up come feeding time.
Тогда как бы играться можно. А вот когда тебя в угол так загоняют, как с этим бронированным, я до сих пор еще злой на это.
This was going to be a safe medical detox. There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Tá faltando uma loira gelada. Eu falei que ia buscar fora. Eu falei, vai ser ficado aqui 3 vezes aí, até agora nada. Vai tomar encher o cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja cheia. Que pouco que tá fazendo lá embaixo? Sei lá, os malandros matariam sua mãe por uma coxa de maconha. Aqui, caralho, acorda, 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 vai, vai, vai!
Граффити всякие.
Soccer had gotten Claudio away from the favela, but it hadn't gotten him far enough. I couldn't imagine his death had done much to boost the CS's approval ratings in that part of town.
Угу.
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
Так, Джованна, Фабиана, да? Чё, он у меня попал, что ли? Ладно, вон еще аптека. Ой, удачно выскочил. Перезаряжаешься? Перезаряжался, да? Это где вообще? Что он там споткнулся, непонятно. Ах ты ж. Вставай. Так, 5 аптек. Что-то улики не попадаются. Шестая. Что?
Worse taking someone's medication if everybody in that place hadn't been trying to kill me. I'd seen enough. If these drugs didn't have a doctor's name on them, I wasn't interested. Passos had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust, packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene, cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living.
Для бедных и несчастных. Но я ж осматривал. Нельзя выйти. Диалога нет, это пока скрипт диалога не закончится.
couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
Ну, вечереет.
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality. It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me.
Надо это вот такие вещи называть ловушки Рокстара. Я не... Тут моську высунешь, только на аптеках жить. Блин, беги, беги, беги. Нафиг, еще сгореть не хватало. Зачем я ее подобрал? Понятно. Да блин, даже прыгать некуда.
The king was in his castle. As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well. I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole. Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda. Vou matar sim. Don't you kill her! Don't you? Okay. Caralho! Atividade! É a porra da UFE! Você fica com o gringo! Atividade tem depois, vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho!
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
We'd only been married a short time. By now, she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. Sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. Passos was down the hill and I had to catch up to him.
Так, ладно.
If anything happened to Passos, it would be my responsibility. I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, I just had to say goodbye. You okay? I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us. Got that feeling too.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The one he's mine!
Сходил, проведал напоследок, да, жену и ребенка. Ай. Да где там этот пиксель? Блин, сейчас же еще и... Чего? Зараза, что-то я его вообще не услышал, не увидел. Так, это пока побережем. Ух, там их куча. Попал все-таки. Блин, я уже 250 нашлепал. Тики.
Troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who after? Huh? I got hollow points. Look, we all got hollow points. Look, split the bounty, nice and even, alright? Alright, fair. That's all. Like a fucking socialist union. It ain't working. We'll work it out together. Okay? Look, cuz, how long we been doing this? I'm not giving no handouts. Not asking for a handout. We're out here working. Whatever, shut up, whatever. Whatever you say. There he is! Right? Just look.
Блин, я хотел не так. Патрон. Блин, а как переиграть с контрольки? Давай, ты можешь меня теперь не убьет с этими аптеками.
Had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
Блин, я хотел просто это спрыгнуть. Кнопку перепутал. Ладно, 3 аптеки хватит. Блин, ну там их много. Я так, ну, кое-какие места. Вот гад, а. Чё я и боялся. Ой, тут еще хуже, да? Я понял.
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
Детальки оружия, что ли? Красиво, так атмосферненько. Жалко вот эти всякие штуки размытые. Плакаты какие-то. Не знаю, может текстура, если там подкрутить, они будут нормальные. Лев. Так, я что-то это... А, вот вон туда ворота.
Don't tell me it's cool. You Max Payne? Who? Very fucking funny. Whatever. You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man, give yourself up, and DeMarco might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
I don't even know who he is.
This guy's luck is running out.
Сердце.
I think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here. You got my back, man. Oh, man.
Чё? Блин, обошел.
Hey, man. You all right?
Так. Что за... Тут, блин, далеко. Че, поговорить охота?
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard quite literally on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Sniper! Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Get down! Shot came from the top of the mausoleum, up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Move up, man!
Так. Вот эту фиготень надо было бы выкинуть. Кидывай нафиг. Так, когда он стреляет, надо идти, да? По-моему, что-то я помню. Противная миссия. Ну. Ты можешь пострелять? Ах ты ж.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
You gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Go! Hit the gravestone!
Да встань.
Shit! More guys!
Guys, take him out! Fucking shoot him! Shoot that!
Отлично.
Hey man, you okay? Who's collecting your pension? You've got no family!
Ну. Окей.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
I'll give you cover. Wait on me.
Что с другой нет стороны? Что ты от меня хочешь? Он говорит, иди наверх, да? А? Блин, может там замок висел, может и слепой? Я думал, как в прошлый раз будет. Что снайпер опять не видит. Не помню.
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze!
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move. Move!
Hold it! That way, you fucking jokers. Move!
Where are we going? Hey, take it easy.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you!
Sorry for your loss. But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fuck you! You killed my son! You fucking spick! Ow! You killed my son! Dig! No!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
I'm getting tired just watching you!
Where are you going? I die!
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, follow me.
Блин, они уже 100 раз могли померить. Что-то...
Vinny Gognitti. I didn't think there was enough of him left to fill a grave. poor son of a bitch. His antics had brought the once great house of Punchinello to its knees, and they were still struggling to stand up.
Гагните, это этот, то, что помните его. Влад в этого, в костюм нарядил там из мультика. Был персонаж. Там, как его, бейсбольная бита, что ли, звали. Ну да, прикольный был чел. Тихо. Вообще откуда? Наверное, понизу надо было по-человечески. Ну да. Ну, тики. Ну, чё, нельзя было баги полатать? Столько времени. Ёлки-палки. Так.
The morgue. How appropriate.
Таблеточки. Нет? Нет. Ну, тут дробовичок должен зайти.
I know you're depressed, but I thought the murder-suicide thing was a long way off. You can't take that contract on my head, bro?
Hey, psst, this way. Out there. Go on. Go.
Go first. Gentlemen, thank you.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
Spread out and clear every room before you move on. I don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
I got you in my sights!
Может, какие-нибудь улики есть. Ну, самое время.
This was the place, if not the time, to play my dirge. It didn't come out right, but I wasn't in much of a state to do anything, apart from kill people. Maybe that's the only thing I'm good for in any circumstance.
Блин, патроны.
Hey, find that phone. Make a call. There's gotta be a landline in that office, man. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Let me just call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. Look, we really need to get out of New Jersey. Yeah, things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
Vá pra lá. Tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo. Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda. Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda, cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I may be a moron, but here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub stayed with the dolls. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
Ну да, что-то ему не везет. Там напортачилось, все там, сям. Ладно, где?
I knew this was all my fault, and there was only one way I dealt with guilt. It was a goddamn war zone. I had to assume Giovanna and Marcella were out there somewhere. Maybe I still had a chance to get somebody in that family through the day in one piece. The cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and Sao Paulo's finest, it'd be a miracle if the CS were still in business by the end of the day.
Так, Фабиана у нас уже мертва. Ну, красиво. Так. О, что это у нас? Типа G36.
Place was swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcello and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too. Giovanna and Marcello were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work. Raids. Rent-a-thugs in body armor sending a message to the pool that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. Nothing was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Хрена себе. Так, и там штуку одну видел. Пригодится. Так, это наша старая, да, 20 патронов. Это доби эту. Главное с прицелом, а с прицела не целится. Таблеточки.
If I filled my body with enough poison, maybe I'd forget I added another dead girl to my rap sheet. was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Tirando, alguma coisa, seu filho da puta! O seu chefe, seu...
Все равно убили. Да.
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
Надо было со слоумом, может, как-то.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Я какой-то фильм даже смотрел. Сейчас уже не вспомню. Ну, их вообще много про вот эти. Про вот эти все трущобы. Там, да, там прям вот такую же жесть тоже показывали. Ну, там даже показывали это со стороны.
These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Там со стороны вот этих силовиков показывали. То есть, там, как им тяжело тут тоже с ними воевать, с преступностью. Ну, блин, один автомат. Что-то неплохое. Так вот, без фонарика, нафиг, без фонарика. Блин, много хп потерял.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, Some other fine gentleman had the same idea. I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest and a busload of lucky winners they picked out earlier. I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium and office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I'd better follow this bastard.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faz isso não. Vamos acabar com essa porra. Cala a boca, sua puta. Vem pra cá.
Here was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Marcelo! Você tá fugido, gringo! You bastard! Você devia ter ficado nos Estados Unidos!
Чё? Еще быстрее советы давали. О, господи, еще эту кнопку нажать. Еще кат-сценка пропадает. Да я ж нажал. Кривости, косости. Блокировать, разоружить. Что, или мне ее держать, или что? Надо на две кнопки клацать, всегда помогает. Нет? Как можно было эти два квика, блин? Что это такое? Нажать то, нажать. Ладно, первый раз получилось, надо второй какой-то. Вот, блокировать. Что ты хочешь? Чё, блин, ни хрена себе.
no, you don't want to do that. Come on. Why did they do that to Marcelo?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso?
Foi americano.
Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Americano. Você morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele.
Pode deixar, eu mato.
After a couple of hours of lying and shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there. Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot, maybe some kind soul would take a video and put it on the internet.
Let's go. I just saw a couple looking at me.
All right.
Passos said there's a good place to hide in the back.
Just try to stay calm. Come on. You okay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I guess this is it.
No, keep going. That's a girl. Here, come on. This way. In here. Just try to stay calm, all right? I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You gotta be shitting me.
Me and Raul, Passos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean. Passos is a lucky guy. Shh.
Já, chefe.
I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower. Get down. Stay out of sight.
Disperse e procure por toda parte.
Так, сколько у нас там? Два 29. Ну давайте мы вот Джоанну, что получается, спасли. Пока что. Выяснили, что оказывается она там с Раулем встречается, да, у них там ребенок будет, ну, это прикольно, значит, постараемся ее спасти. наверное, на следующем стриме. Это у нас первый стрим до 6 дошли, этот стрим до 10 главы. Ну, вроде потихонечку все куда-то движется, да? Так что, наверное, будет еще вечерний стрим. Поиграемся. Вот. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Прикольная игрушка. Я получаю просто много удовольствия, проходя эту классическую неплохую игру. Даже несмотря, что многие критиковали, что тут нуара нет, еще чего-то, все равно играется прикольно, смотрится прикольно, диалоги есть, персонажи какие-то есть. Ну и это такой неплохой шутер. Вот сейчас тоже практически вообще такого не делают с шутеров, поэтому как-то так. Ну, всем спасибо за просмотр и до следующего стрима. Я думаю, сегодня еще вечерком туда еще один стрим. И пока всем доброго, приходите на следующий стрим.